Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to another day of triathlon training from Norfolk. Morning, Simon.
Good morning.
You okay?
Yes, feeling good.
Got a new t-shirt?
Yes, this is the volunteers one.
Did you know TriSi went to Kona?
Did you hear about it?
However, he has come back now and needs me to train with him to whip him into shape. Simon, 2 weeks has passed. I feel like we've got so much to cover. Firstly, thank you to Simon and Charlotte for hosting us last night. We had a lovely meal and we talked all things Kona. But I know you guys want to hear from Simon a bit about what the experience was like and how did the race live up to expectations and all of that. But I wonder if we should perhaps start with the journey there, Simon. We all know there was a bit of a confusion with the Kona slots for Ironman Cork this year, and I raised my dissatisfaction at the award ceremony with a member of staff. Wasn't rude, but just said we were unhappy. How was your travel there?
Well, we sat down on the plane at Heathrow and we sat next to the young lady that took my booking at Cork for the Kona slot, and she remembered yours truly here.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
For having a whinge at her about the slots being this year and not next year.
What are the chances?
And it was completely out of her control.
Sorry, Simon, for giving you 11 hours of potentially awkwardness.
She did move seats, actually. Yeah, no, but she was very friendly and yeah.
Good.
Yeah, so I don't know if she signed up to the channel or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, yeah, good journey there.
Yeah.
We had a good 5 days for the race just to get used to the area and just to get to know the ins and outs of everything, isn't it, really? It's always a worry knowing the transition set up.
Yeah.
And watching the women, some of the age group men race on the Thursday was really handy.
It was.
You know, to get a feel of it.
Yeah.
That was another early morning start for us.
What was the atmosphere like in town?
Oh, buzzing.
Was it?
It's packed with people, but you can move about, and they got it really well organised with the crossing points, you know, one-way system, and the hotel, the King K, so accommodating.
Yeah.
You know, even to us who weren't staying there, you could wander through and access, you know, what you wanted, really.
You were at the buffet, taking towels, in the sauna.
That's right, yeah. Stuffing brew rolls in a coat. Yeah, so that side of it. Yeah. The expo was good. Didn't spend too long in there. It's a bit pricey. But the shops, you know, a great host as well, and yeah, all the outlets really good, and the people were friendly and really welcome you, which was lovely. Brilliant.
So fast forward to race day, swim, bike, run. How did the race go?
Well, you're always a bit nervy before the start, aren't you? And get there early, pump your tyres up, grab a pump first thing, sort out your nutrition on the bike, come out of there, crew up for the Portaloos as you normally do, and then through to your staging corral, they call it, your waiting area. Sit down and try and chill out, try to relax yourself, and then the jungle drums start beating through these massive loudspeakers.
You're trying to stay calm, but it's like the atmosphere.
You just can't. And then into the water sort of 10 minutes before the start, and you have to swim out to the start, which is, you know, I thought about sinking there.
Yeah, it started as a new activity.
And then the horn goes, and there's these 600 of you, all sort of fighting for the inside. Yeah, it was good fun, but yeah, a couple of issues on the swim. Goggles filling up, hat slipping off, watch strap coming undone, but you know,
don't let go of that, do you?
These are things that will happen, and
of course they are.
And they do happen. You just have to settle down, and you know, I just stop a couple of times, just sort them things out. Yeah. A little bit disappointed with my swim being, I wanted to be about 5 minutes faster, but there you go.
It was 1:16, wasn't it, swim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
which I think for a non-wetsuit swim is really good.
But buoyancy is good. If anyone's ever going and they worry about sinking, don't, because it's so salty. It just lifts you up in the top of the water. Brilliant. Yeah, and T1 was all right. Didn't get enough sun lotion on, so burnt up a bit on the bike.
Not got much hair coverage, have you?
I haven't got a lot of hair coverage, no. No, I ended up with zebra stripes.
Through your helmet.
Yeah. I could feel myself burning, like on my arms, tops of my legs, where I'd missed them. I did have something to eat in T1 quickly. Got out as quick as I could. heart rate a bit high early doors on the bike, so just controlling it really.
Yeah.
Just keeping within a zone I knew I could handle all day long.
Yeah. Did you find the bike course interesting or boring?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I mean, the worst bit was going up to Harvey because it's such a long drag. You know, it's not steep, but it just goes on and on.
Yeah.
But you need to lift your head and look around. You know, you turn at Harvey, there's some good support there, and then you turn and you catch tailwind, and then you can look out at the coastline and you see the town ahead, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
Bit of a brutal course. That's the conditions, the heat and the humidity, but you know, feed stations were great.
Yeah.
They were long, so you could grab 2 or 3 bottles as you went through. Yeah.
You lost count of the amount of fluid you drank, didn't you?
Yeah,
Just loads.
You're going to, aren't you?
Yeah.
You gulp half a bottle, you chuck it, you spray a load of water over you. So
Yeah.
you can't keep a tally on it. It's just how you're feeling, isn't it?
Yeah. Did you see any of the pros going the other way?
Yeah, you knew they were coming. Yeah. You see the helicopter, see the motorbikes.
Yeah.
Here they come. Yeah, they sort
Brilliant.
of. But actually, I caught them. They were coming up a climb, so they were actually moving slower than me. So that made me feel better.
Yeah.
But I was just over conscious of the drafting rule.
Yes.
So I was probably keeping 20 metres behind, but I thought I'd rather that than get a blue card shown at
Because
me.
you'd volunteered in the penalty tent of the women's race, hadn't you?
Yeah, and a lot of people that turned up there, we did have a lot come into the tent. It was mainly by default. Someone had passed them and they got caught in that wrong place at the wrong time. They didn't have time to back off, and I thought, I don't want to be found guilty of that one.
I'd never let you live it down, would I?
Well, that's it, no, you know. But the ones we had in the tent were really good. They're really well-natured and sportsmanlike, and you know, they just took it as a breather.
Yeah. So what did you bike then?
I can't remember. 5:40.
Yeah, it was 5 3/4, something like that.
Yeah, 5:45.
Yeah, that's solid.
So that was, yeah, I was pleased with that. Going out, I was starting to doubt it. I was thinking this could well be a 6-hour job.
Yeah.
But I kind of thought we'd catch some tailwind coming back, which we did for 15-20 mile.
That's good.
And then you get side wind and a little bit of headwind again. You should come back into town, but you know, you come back into town and it's all over. You're more or less straight down into transition, so that's quite nice.
Yeah.
And then you get the buzz of the crowd.
Yeah.
And the volunteers are superb. They literally make a day, to be honest. Hundreds
We were saying,
out
how
there
would you do it
in
without
these,
it?
in these yellow shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you come into T2 and they're shouting down the line, you know, me, number 650. 650 coming, someone stand there pointing to your racking position.
You know where it is.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Go through the bag, pick up. Again, they're calling down the line. Someone passes your bag.
Yeah.
Go into the changing tent. I asked the guy to open up the lotion for me. You got a load of that ready, and yeah, they were superb, really. And then out onto the run and controlling it with the heart rate, really. I thought there's no point watching my pace.
No.
It's up and
Doesn't
down.
mean anything, does it?
It's blinking hot.
Yeah.
So flicked the watch onto heart rate only, kept it steady 130 beats per minute. I was kind of sure I could hold that, and I felt great, you know, for that first 10k. It's just grinning and enjoying it, and taking in loads of fluid, loads of gels. The Morton gels suit me well.
Oh, good.
I probably had 12 or 13 of them.
Wow.
Throughout the run.
Don't get used to the taste of them, will you?
No, no, that's the only time to have them. I tried to tuck a couple down my TriSi, but they end up going around my back, and it got a bit uncomfortable. So I wanted to bring a couple home.
Yeah.
But never mind. Yeah, and the run progressed well. I mean, it's a long old haul out to the energy lab. That seems to go on forever. But it didn't make too much difference to me because I was running it on heart rate, so if I was going up a bit slower, a bit quicker coming down. And it weren't really till mile 20 my legs were starting to suffer then, the quads, they were aching big time. But I said to myself, look, you don't need to ease off. It's just a bit of quad pain.
Yeah, it's going to hurt.
Yeah, it's going to hurt. Suck it up and get on with it. Man up, you know. So, yeah, I just watched that heart rate. I thought, if you let the heart rate drop now, the pace is going to tumble.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it drops a bit through the feed stations. They're at every mile and a half.
Were you walking aid stations or still running?
Walk and trot,
Okay, yeah.
really. Doing them as quickly as I could, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't take my time for them.
Yeah.
But the volunteers there, they would literally shovel handfuls of ice cubes down your tri-suit if you wanted it. So that was really handy.
Yeah.
Carrying ice cubes in my hand, that worked well. And then I'd carry like a bottle of Gatorade for a little while, slurping on that. And I had no stomach issues with the gels. The good thing of them Morton gels, they're not overly sweet or sickly. You know, some of the ones we buy here, they just get, it's too much sweetness near the end, and you can't. That's what happened in Cork. I just couldn't take any more in. So
something with not much flavour seems to work.
They worked a treat.
Good.
Yeah, and out to the energy lab bit, the bit people fear, but the sun was starting to drop at this stage for me, because we didn't start till 7:20 in the morning. So the temperature had just come down a notch, so it was a bit more bearable. And yeah, come out of that well, and yeah, just kept sort of holding it to what I could do. And then that was starting to get dark as I come back into town. And again, you come into town, you've only got a mile to run, so you can start to smile and enjoy it. And there's no point pushing it. Not where I was at in my age group. I just thought, enjoy the day. You know, the finish. Walk the last little bit, get a good photo. You know,
Make sure nobody's around you.
Keep upright. Don't vomit your way over the finish line. There's no need. There's no need to collapse 3 meters before it. No, I was awesome. I was all right. I controlled it. And
your run was actually brilliant. You're only just over 4 hours, and that's very competitive for Kona. There's no end of people walking or not having the run they want. And that was a brilliant run.
I did see people walking after mile 8, and I think that's going to be a long marathon if you know. But then some were doing a walk-run strategy, which does work. A French guy with me, he would walk, I'd go past him, then he'd start running again, he'd come past me, he was running at a quick pace, and it's whatever works for you, isn't it? But the key to it is obviously pacing and looking after your body.
You're saying you can't race the bike, and you've got to just conserve.
That's the only way you're going to put in a good run, isn't it? Is control that bike section. Keep fluids in, keep the energy levels up, just look after yourself, because you know, if you forget those elements, you're going to be in trouble, aren't you?
Of course, So your overall time was just under 11.5 hours.
11:24.
Brilliant in Kona.
Pleased with that.
But the standard of your age group, which is 45 to 49, is incredible.
What was the winner?
9:02, Simon's age group winner.
So I had 2.5 hours to make up. Where can I find that?
And Simon was about 380th in age group, which is just incredible.
You can't believe it.
To think you qualified outright at Cork. Don't be 380th, but you had a good day as well.
I did have a good day.
Standard's incredible.
I knew going into it, I was going to be way down the list.
Morning, you right?
Morning. In my age group. So I thought you can control it a little bit more, be even a bit more cautious, because it's a big trip, costs a lot of money. People are following you.
You want to finish it, don't you?
And finish it in a decent enough state, don't you? You got to feel like you race. You know, I don't want to go out there and walk it, but at the same time, I didn't want to be doing the crawling bit, which you can do. It says in the rules. You can run, you can walk, or you can crawl.
Brilliant.
But fantastic atmosphere, big long running. They had the flags, the 92 nations that were taking part, which is just amazing, isn't it? I would take it again if the opportunity come about, and finances allowed, and life allowed, health and fitness. I would take it.
Wicked.
Definitely.
Good to hear. Okay, well, Simon and I have got a couple of intervals to do, so we'll pick up with you after that. Let's go. There we go then, run done and dusted, stats on screen, 9 miles, with a 12-minute block in. The first 4 minutes was at 7.3 pace for me, so 7.5 minute mile in. The next 4 minutes at 7:15, and the next 4 minutes at 7 minute mile in. And we were just under those paces, which is great. Felt really good. You feeling alright, Simon?
Yeah, fine, yeah. Sore big toe. That's all.
You've got another one.
Apart from that, yeah.
Good.
It's only one toe. I've got 9 others.
Good. Well,
Yeah.
genuinely, it's inspiring to see you make it to Kona. Genuinely inspiring for my future. So hopefully we get the chance to go. You get a chance to go again, and we get a chance to go.
Yeah, it'd be great, yeah. Take that any day.
Plans coming in the next, couple of years.
Get saving.
Get behind the Euro Millions tickets. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that recap of Kona. If you've got any questions about it, drop a few comments down below. If Simon's available, he'll reply to them. If not, I'll make up some answers.
Yeah, I'll have a look. Definitely. I'd be glad to.
Yeah. So that's it. So thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button down below. And I'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock for some proper triathlon training. So I'll have to wait for this guy. See you, Simon.
Bye-bye.